Hi time traveler! Welcome back to the final of Phantasy Star 1 from the year 1987. Last time we climbed to the top of Maya Tower. Alice is now standing here, holding the prism we got from an ice titan into the air. Wow! The rumors of a floating rock were true. If we now feed the La Alma nut to Meow, we will witness this beautiful transformation. Carried on his newly grown wings, the group flies towards the sky and up to the floating castle. Just above the clouds cycles a golden dragon through the air, guarding the stronghold, and he ain't glad to see our group approaching. In this fight, we are relying heavily on Meow. If something would happen to him, and he would even get beaten, the whole group would fall from the sky into the unknown depths. Of course we won't allow that to happen. The admittedly impressive-looking beast has no chance against our four, and falls within a few turns. With him out of the way, our group can land safely on the castle's ground. Contrary to all the other villages we encountered so far, these inhabitants are rather hostile and offer us no informations. Some of them even are literal monsters, which attack us. Gone is my hope for some tips of how to fight Lassic. So let's press on to the final battleground against him, which should lie in this golden castle with its golden dungeon. I wonder, are we strong enough to face him? After all, there is no hospital in between him and Alice's hometown, so we need to make all the way and the final fight in one go. Means we won't reach him with full HP nor MP. Not the best conditions for us, to be frank. Anyways, the tower we just climbed before flying up here had a way more complex structure than Lassic's castle, and I'm actually thankful for it. A shorter way means more MP can be saved. There's yet one more boss in between us and Lassic. It's this creepy shadow guy who claims to have watched every and all of our actions. His combat skills, though, are way less creepy than his character might suggest. Just a bit higher up, and beyond another magic door, finally awaits our nemesis. It's time to see who is behind all the decline and all the cities and villages across the solar system. Upon our arrival, we get praised for having come this far. Like in Dragon Quest, he tries to convince us to let him be, but we can't make a step back now, and instead enter the fight. Lassic has nearly 240 HP. This does not look much at first, boosting my confidence in result. But within a moment it gets painfully obvious why his HP are not any higher. Already his first round of attack hits us hard. His magic deals a great and painful amount of damage. And he hits everyone in our group. This is a real problem, because the only one who can use a sufficient healing spell in battle is Meow. Alice's healing spell is rather cute. and Noah can access hers only outside of the battle. This puts us under a lot of pressure. The fight has to be over in a few turns. The only thing which buys us a little bit of time are all the generously distributed hamburgers we collected from the chests in this castle. The damage the group has to endure is really devastating, and this is even with the protection of the crystal we got from the soothsayer. It assists the group passively, just thanks to its existence in our pockets. But it's not enough. Odin still falls prey to Lassic's magic, just within 2 turns, while Lassic is even dodging a lot of our attacks. Meow's health is the next, which drops alarmingly low. The situation might be dire, but it's too early to give up. The next morale drop is accompanied with Noah's MP running dry. What now? A turn later, and she falls prey to Lassic's might as well. Just 2 left, but Lassic's HP are down to a level that allows me to keep my hopes up. And it's enough. Meow and Alice did it. They brought Lassic down, unless there is a second stage, and we have grown accustomed to that from the Dragon Quest games, didn't we? But no, phew, no new form. Just a request to return to Motavia and hurry to the governor. Alice's mission is fulfilled though, her brother is revenged, and Lassic's dynasty of terror at an end. Let's return to Motavia and head towards the credits. Looks like what made Lassic's reign this terrorizing will be up to our interpretation. I wish there was a bit more lore regarding him. Well, maybe we get some from the governor. But things are different this time. Why did we drop into another dungeon? Where is the governor? Remember the bad dream Alice and the others had in this house? Something is wrong here. The dungeon we are in now is rather small, and to reach its final chamber, one must remember the trick we performed in the jail at Palmer's Wall. With the map, it is easy to find, but without it, like in the old days, things look way different. Plus, this time, there's not even someone telling us of a hidden path. Entering this area leads us straight into this monstrosity. What the heck is this? And why is it here? And why does it not have any health bar? Are we even supposed to beat this creature? It gives me the creeps not to see how much damage our group is inflicting. I do not even know if we make any damage at all. All I can do is throw all in and see what is to become of it. The turns go by and I become nervous, for there's no progress to be seen, only the melting MP of my casters. Alice is the first to run out of it, shortly followed by Noah. Then Alice dies. She had 60 HP left, and I missed the right timing to heal her back up. The plan was actually to let Noah die in her stead, to save the healing items for the others. Meow is the next to go down very low on health. His MP are gone for good as well. And all I got to try keep him alive are some burgers. But they don't heal nearly enough to feel comfortable in the situation. Also, items cannot be used for another team member, so Meow needs to spend his turns using the item, instead of Noah using it on Meow. which would allow us to do at least some more damage. In the next moment, Odin dies. That's it, I thought. But it is also the last turn for the Darkfolds, thankfully. And of all of them, Noah made the final hit. With the Darkfold's death, Nero's voice starts to echo through Alice's soul, calling his sister. You will be reborn to fight for peace again. And she gets resurrected. Did she have to die in this fight? Resurrected, Alice awakes in front of a sorrowful governor. His body and soul got possessed by evil, and he tells that if we had come any later, it might have been too late. Next, he lets a bomb drop, educating us on Alice's origins. Apparently, she is the daughter of the last king from the Algol Solar System, and she is the heir to the throne. The governor promises to assist her in her role as a queen with everything that is in his might, so she accepts her new role and duties. The sky clears, and peace has finally returned to the solar system. Now, that's truly it. Our journey ends here, and it's time to say goodbye to Alice, Odin, Noah, and Meow. How did you like it? I did play this right after Dragon Quest 1 and 2, and had no modern RPG in between it. So I got really impressed by its visuals. The difference in this and what the two NES games could do feels gigantic. I really enjoyed this adventure, and I'm curious about the second game, even though this will need to wait for a while. And yes, I know, it wasn't as well received as Phantasy Star 1, but I'm still very curious about it. If everything works well, I will return to the NES and to the birth of a legendary series. The next journey will be semi-blind, since I played a remake of it on the Game Boy Advance a long time ago, like 10 years ago. I remember it being fun, so I'm looking forward to return to it. Maybe we will meet again there. Until then, bye.